All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. As always, if you guys are new, please consider subscribing. But now let's get right into today's topic, which you can tell is regarding Chainlink. Chainlink is making some headlines in the crypto space, and not only within the crypto space, it's also making some headlines in the financial markets, the financial industry. So we're going to get into it. I'm going to share my personal thoughts with you guys on this and where we could see Chainlink heading as we do go further into this upcoming bull run. So if we're looking at Chainlink as of September the 18th, it's up 8% over the past 24 hours in USD comparative. It's also up 12.8% on the weekly time frame, as you can see. So what exactly is happening with Chainlink? Why is there so much excitement coming in? That's what we're going to discuss. So if we're looking at the price, it's at $6.60, up 8% over the past 24 hours in USD comparative. It's also up 7% in Bitcoin and Ethereum comparative. So we can clearly see that Chainlink is one of the top performers in the top 100 coins. There's a lot of excitement. We're seeing the volume increase and currently almost sitting at a $500 million mark, and the market cap is currently sitting at almost $3.6 billion. But what comes next? That is the question that you might be wondering right now. Before we get into it, as always, just a quick disclaimer that anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrency. So the reason as to why there's so much excitement coming in to Chainlink right now is because, as you may know, if you are a part of the Chainlink community, we've been hearing rumors about Swift and Chainlink collaboration, but it's pretty much been confirmed recently. And you can see the CEO of Chainlink has come out and says, our goal is to take this work and turn it into our production system that eventually thousands of banks will use. The banker details how Swift and Chainlink's collaboration is helping scale tokenized assets adoption via CCIP, again, which was one of the reasons as to why Chainlink even pumped up back in the month of July. So, this is huge, guys. This is huge. We hear the term, quote unquote, real world adoption, real world use case. And this right here is a perfect example of that. Chainlink is, doing things that require this real world usage, and their goal is to have thousands of banks come and use this system. So this is really exciting. This is getting a lot of people excited because, having a collaboration with Swift, guys, is a game changer. And if this announcement itself, came out in the peak of the bull run, or, when things are extremely heating up, we could have seen Chainlink pump up even more compared to where it's at right now, in my honest opinion. And, when we look at Chainlink's price, hasn't seen those breakouts from the consolidation phase, but this really shows where things are heading. As far as Chainlink as a project is concerned, they're making moves. And so are so many other projects right now. And that's how you distinguish between a crappy project and a good project. Ones that are actually delivering their promises, actually making some massive moves in the world of finance. Those are the things that you need to be looking at right now. So if we're looking at Chainlink right now, you can see it has definitely seen a nice move towards the upside. Of course, it's nothing like what we have seen back in June. We saw the price go up, in July, all the way up to the $8.39. We broke past that resistance first time since April of this year. Basically, what you can see is that, we haven't really seen the price stay above that level of resistance, which I've discussed in my previous update as well about Chainlink. So if I were to bring out the measuring tool for you guys, you can see this for yourself. From that June 19th spot, we saw the price of Link move up about 65%. And then after we retraced, we saw Bitcoin see a little bit of a shakiness over the past few months. And, a lot of some negative news coming out of the entire ETF situation and so on and so forth. But pretty much we saw Chainlink trade sideways around the $6 range. And you can see this for yourself. Of course, this is a level of support. We pretty much held around here. But today we have seen a breakout. So if you picked up some Link just on September 11th, where is this? Let me show this to you guys. So if you picked it up on the September 11th price, which was at $5.80, you're up right now about 13%. So right now, as we speak, Chainlink is sitting at some very important price levels, and let me show that to you guys right now. So you can see this for yourself, especially on the daily time frame. You'll be able to see this more better. Look at the amount of resistance that is coming on the way of Link right now. Insane amount of resistance that Chainlink is experiencing. If it's able to break out of this level of resistance, guys, I am expecting that we could be retesting an $8 Chainlink once again. And in order for us to reach an $8 Chainlink, that's a move of about roughly 23.53%. And we could see this happening because, as more and more people start finding out about this, and, this article is really, really nice. I would recommend you guys to go really read this if you hold Chainlink. It would really, benefit you because it really tells you what exactly is going on and what the benefit really is, because we can't really go over this article completely. It will bore you guys to next level, so I don't really go over that in detail. But what we're seeing with Chainlink do is it's reacting to this. And of course, Bitcoin, on the other hand, is also breaking out $27,160. And if it were to get back into the 61.8, as mentioned in my Caspa update, we could see Link making some moves as well. But the most important thing that continues to shock me is that look at this consolidation phase. This reminds me of VeChain. If you guys follow me on my channel and watch my VeChain updates, that's another project that hasn't broken out and pretty much consolidated for quite some time. And Chainlink charts really are shocking, to say the least, because pretty much since May 2022, which was last year, we've seen the price just range no matter what happened, no matter how bearish the news was. We've been pretty much throughout the entire 14 to 16 months range been just trading sideways. And that is also a really good thing to point out, because that basically shows you that this could be, if not the bottom for Link. And in order for us to see a breakout, we haven't seen that. Still happens once we get above $9.38 to be exact. Last time we retested that resistance was back in November, but after that the FTX mania happened, and pretty much never seen. Even the year of 2023 is almost over, guys. That's insane to think. We're almost at the end of 2023. How shocking is that? But pretty much the entire year, so this entire year, the price of Chainlink did not test that $9.38. So could we see that happening before the year comes to an end? I hope so, because if that were the case, we could be breaking out of this consolidation phase, and especially before the year comes to an end, that would be very exciting, a great way to end off the year, because Chainlink, in my opinion, will also make more gains this year as well, especially, like I said, making some massive moves across the board. And you can see this for yourself. It did manage to hit $52.72 at an all-time high last cycle. So can it do this again? I honestly think it can, because usually projects with this much hype, with real use case, tend to do good. And the reason as to why I think it's able to pull these type of numbers is because of the fact that this time around, we might see the biggest bull cycle. Not only that, these institutions are getting into crypto. So institutional interest could be on Chainlink. So if you were to see its market cap at an all-time high, it reached a market cap of $20 billion, basically $22 billion. We're almost at $4 billion right now. So when things heat up, we could go quite past that, in my opinion, this cycle. And I think we could be seeing a newer all-time high for Chainlink, especially if it continues to make massive strides and beat their competitors, because again, Chainlink has a lot of competition, and that's its own thing. Competition exists in the markets, and this is where projects need to get ahead of the curve, and go from there. Right now it's too early to think about all-time highs. I will make a price prediction video. If you want me to do so, let me know in the comment section, and share this video, like it, and also specify in the comments that you want to see a price prediction video, and I will make that. But with that said, I will see you tomorrow. Been Crypto ZX, and peace out.